This is your podcast, One Life, One Story, where a special you shares your special story. Today we have Natasha as the guest of the show. Natasha is an independent and highly inspirational woman who works dedicatedly for the betterment of the society and for women welfare. Welcome to the show, Natasha. Tell us your story about being a woman of substance, about being a woman with lots of power and strength.
Yes, sure. Thank you. So I very honestly believe that women suppress themselves thinking a lot about society. They're very worried of what people around them would say, what their colleagues would say, what their family would say, and due to which they don't do a lot of things that they could probably do or could probably achieve. Uh, I have always tried, starting from my friends to my family, to tell people to go out and do what they want to do. Does not really matter what people think, because I don't think women realize that no matter whether they do what people want them to do or whether they don't do what people want them to do, people are still going to talk about women.
Absolutely. People are going to judge you either ways.
So if you are a working woman, people are going to say that you've ignored your family and you've selected your job. For a housewife, you're never too good to be a housewife. There's something always missing. There is. So I myself, I am a cleanliness freak. So in my family, a lot of people call me OCD.
Okay.
But for me, there are days where I'm not able to do things that I want to do. And I just have realized that it's best to drop it. Even if people say, where is the OCD gone today? I'm like, the OCD is on a vacation today.
Okay.
So it's very important that I feel that women start doing what they want to do. That's one. Two, one woman is the other woman's biggest enemy, is what I have observed. And
Okay. I mean, is this your own experience, Natasha, you're sharing? Because this is your story, right? So you can share, one story which explains about this, which, which everyone could take it.
Sure, I'll explain this. So my biggest experience in this particular thing is when we started an association very recently in Kharadi. And I see a lot of women already working in various fields. However, when there is a new person on ground, you will see other women, and surprisingly other women, wanting you to not do well. So you will see people calling people and telling them that, this is not what was done right in this particular event, or this is how it should have been done. I just feel that women should support women in any way they can. Even if it's a feedback, it should be a positive feedback so that that person can work on it, rather than gathering people and trying to pull that person down. So that is my biggest observation. Up till 1 year ago, I wasn't a very, very social person with anybody and everybody. I had my own social group, which I was very close to. In the last 1 year, I think I have come out in the public to do a lot for the society where we stay. And that's when I have realized that women don't really support women. And it's very disheartening to see that.
It is indeed. I'm in a shock actually.
So it's very difficult. So I used to always hear men say that no matter how much we fight and how much we, abuse each other, we are still very supportive to each other. But women can never do. So they say that two women can never be friends. I think in this last 1 year, I would not want to believe it, but I'm forced to believe it. So, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So what do you think, as a woman, what we should do to, to overcome these kind of things and to make other women also, be more positive, more supportive towards other women? So what is your action item? What's your take? Like, what do you want to do about this?
So, even when this instance happened, Nirmala, I actually called out to the person. So it was not directly to me, but it was directly to the association or the group that we formed. So I actually called up the person and just, kind of told the person that it's okay, if you don't like what we do, we might not like each other in general. I'm just saying in general, a particular woman might not like the way a particular woman functions or the way a particular woman behaves. But that does not mean that you will demean that person. If you cannot appreciate somebody's work, I would say just leave it. Don't belittle it, is what my only point is over here. That it's not necessary that you may like me or I may like you and we can be the best of friends. That's not really a requirement. But that does not mean that I or you need to belittle each other.
Right. Absolutely. I agree. I mean, so if you don't like someone, just stay away from that someone, right?
Absolutely. And so much in for that. Just put people away.
I'm sure you would come across, all kinds of people, all kinds of scenarios. Why don't you share another situation or a scenario or a story about, woman supporting a woman?
We have a similar new group that's formed, which we call Kharadi Women's Group. So it's part of our association, which is Kharadi Residents Welfare. Okay, and we've got a new bunch of women. There are 5 women in it, and come what may, you will see them on the ground, organizing events, helping each other out, and they are all here for a social cause. So I'm really happy to see that these women have come out of their homes. They all have families. They all have kids. Most of them have a job, and it's nice to see that they have taken, even if there are 5 of them, it's nice to see that they have come out and they're doing such a lot for the society, for the betterment of the society. I hope to see more such women coming on ground, even if they cannot come and spend hours or spend a lot of time with people. It is nice if they can actually do whatever little they can do for the education of other women. And education really does not mean the underprivileged or anything. Education just means spreading positive thoughts, positive vibes, which will help at least the society understand that it's not always about giving something that is monetary or giving something that is kind. It can just be kind words.
Yes, absolutely. Some sweet words, some kind words can make a big difference. Yeah, I couldn't agree more on that. Yeah, absolutely. I think great talking to you, Natasha, and thank you once again for coming on this show. Thank you so much. Thank you once again. Have a good day, Natasha.
Thank you so much for having me on the show, Nirmala. I would just like to add, on this Women's Day, we have a small drive that we are doing for the underprivileged women, wherein we will be educating, distributing sanitary requirements for these women, so that they get used to using them and they get to know how to dispose them, plus the use of sanitizers, especially in this COVID situation. So it will be nice if all the other women can just come out and support us, and also do whatever little bit they can do with their housemates or people in their housekeeping in their societies and all, and just educate women or help them to know how important sanitary needs are in today's day.
Absolutely. We'll spread that word with everyone we know, and I'm sure our viewers will also do that. Thank you once again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
Bye, Natasha.
Bye-bye.